Same-sex couples actually experience higher levels of domestic violence than straight couples. And some of what I'm seeing in my comment section is exactly the problem, because I've already seen, oh, well, they're just young. Oh, well, they're just lesbian. This has already been observed before as part of the problem. Our worldview of what we think domestic violence is really messed up. And this has people not even realizing they're in an abusive relationship when they are in one. That's because most people think, oh, an abusive relationship is when a woman is getting her ass beat by her male partner. And it's not. Abuse is about control. So that leaves out so many different types of abuse, like psychological abuse. It also makes it seem like the only person who can get abused in the relationship is the smaller one, and the bigger person's going to be the abuser. Not the case. So if this is the only image you have in your mind of what domestic violence is, then someone in a same-sex relationship might think, okay, well, that's not exactly what my relationship looks like, even though this doesn't feel right, this hurts, I'm experiencing this pain, it's very up and down. But they have already a predisposition belief of what abuse looks like, which isn't what their relationship looks like. And then it doesn't help when they see things like, oh, that's just how lesbian couples are. LGBTQ relationships are just as legitimate as straight couple relationships. That means it's going to be just as painful when it's abusive. That means it's going to be just as hard to leave. You're going to have trauma bonds that are extremely difficult to sever. And even more difficult because your relationship doesn't look like how normal other mainstream relationships look like. And because of this, because people are like, oh, well, I didn't get the shit beat out of me, or I don't have a big bruise on my eye, I didn't get pushed down the stairs, I must not be being abused. And because of this, people stay so much longer than they should. They experience pain far longer than they should. We should never be saying anything along the lines of, oh, they're just a lesbian couple, or oh, they're just a young couple. Abuse is abuse no matter what type of partnership you're in.